The West Indies begin the Tri-Nation Series against host nation South Africa on Saturday, and the head coach Courtney Walsh is happy with the preparations, despite some members of the team not being fully fit.
The preparation is going okay. The morale in the camp is pretty good. The one little bit of worry for me, we have got a couple of injuries that, so we don't have the full 16 to select from. But putting that aside, I think that the girls are getting ready. Everybody's heading in the right direction in terms of making sure that we prepare ourselves adequately. So I'm pretty happy for that.
He says with injuries to key players, it's up to the rest of the team to step up to the plate and perform to the best of their abilities.
The three people out based on injury at the moment are Stefani, Chinel Henry, and Alia Haleen. So the rest of the team know what we have to do in terms of stepping it up, and plans have been made for, replacements, so to speak, or a person given that opportunity a chance to go and sort of make a name for themselves. So we're hoping that that can come together nicely, and also at the same time we're hoping and wishing for a very speedy recovery for those three names I mentioned, that we can have them back up and ready for selection.
Adding, as a staff, they are doing all they can to ensure the players are fit and ready for competition. One area the team has been trying to improve on is batting, as they start this series in preparation for the World Cup.
And in our discussions in team meetings, we've been setting targets and trying to get everybody to understand what we need to compete at the highest level. As you mentioned, the 250 scores in a 50-over game is what we like. Well, everything now has been focusing on the T20, and we want to get scores that we can compete with. And if you look at every team, most of the teams are getting to the 140, 150, 160s, and that's the totals that we want to try to put together, so we can compete with these teams at the top.
And what is the coach's hope for the series aside from winning it?
Being consistent. If we can perform consistently and tick a couple of boxes, especially with the bat, it would be the perfect sort of preparation going into the World Cup. So we want to be consistent, but we want to get, not just Haley scoring runs or one batter in a game, but we want to get a combination of the batters, putting their hands up, putting together some total that we can go out and work with. And if we can get that level of consistency with some runs on the board, it will be very happy.
Kent Fuentes, TTT Sports.